A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
You're walking in the footsteps of generations before you.
I remember the Jewish kids from all around the world, and I remember thinking like how amazing an experience this is.
I'm doing the march with people from all around the world, Jewish people from all around the world, teenagers, adults, and it feels amazing that we're all like marching for pride of Israel.
It's so cool being here. I'm really excited to be marching with my friends and surrounded by people all over the world.
The Nazis gave us a one-way ticket to Auschwitz, and we came back with thousands upon thousands of young, dedicated Jews.
I went on the very first march in 1988. I wanted to go because my grandparents were both Holocaust survivors. I was 17 and I was in grade 11.
You stand between the ovens in which Nazis and their cohorts exterminated millions of human beings, including a full third of the Jewish people. Let your hearts take part fully in today's words of memorial and hope.
It was very small at that time. Nobody knew it was going to become the March of the Living.
We will now begin the March of the Living ceremonies.
I never imagined that the March of the Living will be more than one time.
Years and years ago, I cannot tell you what I saw. I'm afraid. I'm afraid that if I told you, we all would break out in tears and we would not stop.
More than half a century has passed, and we can still hear the last cries, the final prayers, the dust, the gasps of our brothers and sisters.
You are the living proof of the victory of light.
Here we are together, one family, Jewish and not Jewish, but human beings.
Am Yisrael Chai.
The primary goal of the March of the Living is to take the people to the places that it's happened. We believed that such an emotional experience, it's 100 times stronger than to study the Holocaust in the classroom.
It really solidifies the fact that this was a real place. Real people died.
What's been the defining element of the March of the Living for me is to return to Poland with survivors. Survivors provide the context. Their stories become our stories.
I am a witness to the biggest crime against our people, and where they kill 6 million of our, including my family. And I promised myself that I'm going to have revenge. I didn't till last week when I met you guys. I'm giving you my torch, and you're going to carry in to your children and grandchildren that it happened.
Their lessons become our lessons.
It is a difference between hating and holding them responsible. I don't hate them because hate will destroy the person who is doing the hating.
The youngsters that are here with us today, they're going to be the witnesses. But please, present it in a way and with emotions that will not create the same hatred that was done to us.
Their message isn't of hate and devastation, it's of hope.
Israel is why I go, to learn what happened and also what we have now. Hatikva, hope.
בגלל שזה כבר 30 שנה, 16 מצד החיים, זה היה מאוד מרגש לחוות עם כולם ביחד.
Combination of leaving Poland, coming to Israel, just like the Jews did after the war, really feels great.
I feel such a deep connection with the land and with the people, and I'm so happy to be here. זאת הייתה חוויה שלא נשכח לעולם, אנחנו מאוד שמחים שעברנו את זה, ואנחנו מאוד גאים להיות יהודים.
עם ישראל חי!
ישראל שתם!
I wish Israel happiness, freedom,
peace, happiness, and many, many blessings for everyone in this beautiful country.
A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. My single step began on the March of the Living.
One word. And I'm never at a loss for words, but one word.
One word to describe the March of the Living.
I think it is virtually impossible to summarize the March of the Living in one word.
Perhaps for the survivors, a sort of redemption.
The future.
Just memory and just the importance of always remembering.
Magnificent.
Hope for survivor.
The word that comes to mind is legacy.
I think for me it's pride.
Victory at a very high price, but nevertheless victory.